In this demonstration, I will be configuring dual monitors in Windows 10. You might do this so that you've got more screen real estate and you can put one app on one screen, such as keeping your email open all the time, while working on something else actively on a different monitor. Windows 10 will support more than just two monitors if you've got enough connectors either on your video card, or if it's a laptop, you'll have the built-in display and connectors externally for other displays, such as for VGA connections, DVI, or HDMI. So here in Windows 10, I'm going to go to my Windows Start menu and type in the word Device, because I want to go into the Device Manager tool to ensure that my video card, otherwise called my display adapter, is showing up, and here it is as an Intel HD graphics card. But I also want to take a look that my monitors have been detected. And if I expand monitors, I've got two generic PNP monitors, where PNP stands for plug and play. So far, so good. Now to actually configure those dual monitors, I can right-click on my Windows 10 backdrop, and I can go down to Display Settings. From here, I'll have a listing of the detected displays. Here they're listed as 1 and 2. And I can click on one to make it active and then configure it accordingly down below. Now I can also click the Identify button. Here I see a number 1 on my screen, so I know which one I'm configuring. Now when I've selected the appropriate display, I can scroll down and change things, such as the brightness. I can change the display resolution. So currently I'm at 1280 by 720, but I could choose something else that's supported. I could also determine whether I want to extend the displays, which is my current selection. Extending the displays treats it as a big giant monitor, even though physically it might be two or more. So you can move your mouse from one screen to the next, literally. I could also choose other options, such as to duplicate these displays. This would be useful if you were doing a presentation and your laptop was hooked up either through wires or wirelessly to a projector. So whatever you're doing on your screen would be duplicated on the projector device. We've also got a number of other options here to connect to a wireless display. When I choose that, I get a bar on the right where it's searching for wireless display devices, but I've also got options here to project to this PC. If I were to click that, if my computer supports it, I could choose whether I want to allow other devices like smartphones to project to this screen. Depending on the driver that you've got installed for your video card, or display card as it's called, you might be able to right-click on your Windows desktop and get other options. Here, for example, I've got graphics options. That may or may not be there. It's here with the driver for my Intel video adapter. And I've got output options, such as outputting for extended desktops, cloning displays, which would be, for example, when connected to a projector, or just to a single monitor. And if I were to go, for example, into graphics properties, it'll start that vendor's specific tool, where I can configure things like display or 3D renditions, options and support, and so on. So if I were to click, let's say on display, it'll open up the display options for that particular adapter. And within here, I've got the same types of things I was configuring per display, like screen resolution. Now, notice here in the upper left, I can select between multiple displays that are connected, like the built-in laptop display versus an external display that I might have plugged in to my device.